everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, evening, whatever you got going on. I'm sure you can tell by the flipped over canvas that we are doing a finish, reveal, review today. So yeah, I mean, we can just jump right into it. First off, I want to say that this canvas didn't really get a formal whip-in chat. It got an unboxing, a kitting up, and then on my last vlog that I did, so take a look back at the most recent vlog before this video, I did some driving around, did some errands, and then cut in some shots of me working on this canvas. I think it was just like a section or a section and a half. It wasn't very long, but it was just to kind of provide proof that I was making progress on this kit, because I've got a lot of videos in the works, which I'm very excited about, but it left me a little time to do an extra whip-in chat, especially from a topic standpoint. I was just like, I don't have a lot to talk about. I've been talking a lot in these chats. So I kind of did this one really fast, and we'll take a look at why this moved extra quickly. But let me look. Oh my goodness, I don't even know my start date on this. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like the kitting up for this kit went up 13 days ago. I typically place my first drills, or at least get that first section done as soon as I'm done kitting up, because I'm usually pretty excited. So I will write that down as 13 days ago. And today is October 4th. So yeah, almost 2 weeks. So it looks like I started this on the 21st of September. So just for kind of that mindset, but it did move very quickly. I'm sure I could have gotten it done a lot faster had I not been working on some other whips in the background. In fact, I was working on Moon Thief, and then this was my background kit, and then when I finished Moon Thief, this became number one, and then now I have another whip that's going on. So now this one's in the foreground, this one's up front, the other one's in the background, and now we're gonna have to switch again. So I'll have another exciting new whip to share with you all soon enough. I tried to make sure that I keep those in line with my unboxings. So I think the next one that you'll see, yeah, I guess I can go ahead and announce it. So the next one that you're gonna be seeing, let me just make sure I did do an unboxing of it. It's good to have this here. I'm sorry, an unboxing and a kitten chat, which I did. So the next whip that you're going to be seeing, which I'm going to be putting a lot of focus towards, is Where the Fun Never Ends by Mandy Manzano and Diamond Art Club. That's going to be coming up, but we haven't even revealed what I have here today. I'm sure you might be able to see some of it, but without further ado, my next finish, or my finish that's going into the logbook, is Bumble Bee by Distracted by Diamonds and Jazmin Castillo. Woohoo, woohoo. Oh my gosh, I love it. So let's talk about pros, cons, all that stuff. But as far as our stats go, this is a 50 by 64 round drill canvas with 24 colors. And this, look at the glimmer and shimmer on the rounds just have so much shine and shimmer. They're beautiful. So there's that wonderful kind of bee image from Jazmin Castillo, a lot of kind of that gradient tone from like your grays to your blues, and then that heart in the middle. This is actually a Christmas gift for my mom. I was gonna give it to her early, but I think I'm gonna order some Craftably tubes and give some Christmas gifts in those tubes. So I think this is gonna be given actually on Christmas. So I think I'm actually gonna seal it. My plan is to seal it with, ooh, there's some gapping right there. What the heck did I do? Seal it with some of the Diamond Dots sealer. I'm gonna give that a shot. They have it at Hobby Lobby, pretty easy to pick up, and it's made specifically for diamond painting, so I'd hope that it works pretty well for retaining the luster and shine of diamonds. So this might be the first canvas that I seal. We'll see. I might do a test canvas first. We'll see. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and seal this one up. And yeah, as far as pros go, so as far as trash goes, I did not have any for this kit. There was some colors, such as the black, and then this this kind of medium blue shade that runs through here. It's kind of hard to see that color gradient like from the camera view. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Some of the drills were like a little bit smaller than others, but not so different that I had to pick them out. They still covered the symbol. They didn't leave me with excessive gapping. So that was really about it. Everything else was really nice. We'll talk a little bit about the ABs that were part of this kit when we get to them, but I want to call them out because they're very interesting. So these drills weren't super incredibly faceted, but just the facets that were there and the shine is just giving off an awesome shine. I did add quite a few enhancements. In fact, I'm gonna have to, as we do our roll through, I'm really gonna have to think and remember which was an enhancement because I did a lot here, but I'll definitely make sure to call them out. So yes, just very beautiful canvas. I think my mom's really gonna like this. I'm debating whether or not to paint the frame or leave it because she might want to do something herself. She does some things with paint, so she might have a color in mind. So I think I might leave it as is, and that way she can paint it should she decide to. But yeah, so rendering was beautiful. As you can see, plenty of detail, looks very true to the original image, and that's kind of what Distracted by Diamonds is known for, or at least one of the things they're known for. Symbol clarity was just fine, absolutely no issues discerning the symbols. Of course, when you're doing a lot of this large color blocking, it makes it a little bit easier, but even in our sections of confetti-ish around the center of the bee, not too bad at all. So yeah, no real complaints about this canvas whatsoever. Like I said, just some mild size differences in those round drills, but nothing too extreme. And I was able to work in my own enhancements without any fuss. So I'm super happy with this. Nothing in the way of popping drills or anything like that. Distracted by Diamonds, at least for me, has been consistently good quality, and I haven't run into any major issues. So there's that. Canvas feels nice. It's not as velvety on the back, but it has a more true canvas feel, which is kind of nice, that it lays so flat. It's really nice to work with. As far as number of kits finished, this is number 12. So I started diamond painting in late January of this year. So I've done 12 completions, 12 kits so far this year. And I have a lot more slated to try to get through over the next couple of months, but we'll see how that goes. And this is my, I believe, fourth? Yes, yes, I think this is my fourth. I'm gonna do a recap at the end of the year of all my finishes, but I don't want to grab my logbook. I didn't pull it out because I haven't started logbooking this yet. But I think this is my fourth Distracted by Diamonds kit. Yeah, Yellow Frida, Self-Portrait, Soul of the Rose, and this. So fourth Distracted by Diamonds canvas that I've done this year, or ever. So let's go ahead and talk about enhancements and kind of some of the changes that I made. So I'm gonna just kind of do this like scroll style as best I can. So the first thing that you'll see up here, those yellow stars, I replaced those with yellow ABs. Originally, they were charted just to be the same yellow that's in the body of the bee, but I wanted to give them a little bit of extra sparkle and shine. So I did that. And then the kind of lavender that you see there in the bee's kind of antennas, you'll see that further down in the canvas. That is an AB that I added. Both of those ABs, the yellow and that kind of pinky lavender, are from Diamond Dots Freestyle. Scrolling down, you'll see just a little bit of detail, iridescent detail. Let's see if I can do this. In the eyes here and in the arms, those little iridescent pieces, that is added. It was supposed to be gray, and I added that iridescent color. Once again, that is from Diamond Dots. Scrolling down a little bit further, we get to kind of where I did some bigger changes. This heart was originally deeper blue and then a deeper purple. Is that on there? Yeah. And then a light purple here. This is going to be the aqua sparklers from DP with Sparklers, and then up here is Coral Reef. So I changed it from purple to red. So I was worried that it wasn't going to look good because there's no other reds in this color palette, but it gives off a lot of purple hues and reflects a lot of purple from the crystals. And then these crystals in the middle, I just got from an Amazon kit. They're just purple crystals. Came with a kit that I got as a as a giveaway. So I was also worried that these crystals, because they're just kind of plain Jane, that they weren't going to look good against the DP with the sparklers, because those have a lot more reflective quality. But I think the sparklers help to give them a little bit more life, and that purple looks so cool. When I finished it, I was like, because at first I was worried I was going to have to pull them all off, but I love it. I love the way that turned out. Sparklers are just like, they are, what did I say to Tima? I said, they're the bee's knees, because I was working on this canvas. I'm sure she was like, oh God. Yeah. So continue to go down. We're going to see the actual ABs that were charted. We did have 2 ABs charted with this kit. It's going to be these blue ABs here and these white. I love how kind of pearlized the ABs are on this kit from Distracted by Diamonds. They were so beautiful to work with, and I loved seeing them kind of bring the wings to life. And then we finished down here with some more of those lavender ABs that were at the top of the heart. Those are all here from Diamond Dots. And then I did some splotches of silver metallic diamond dots here at the bottom, because that was a very light gray, kind of silvery gray. In retrospect, I didn't realize, I should have taken a look at the whole entire image and really took stock. I just kind of picked to do that randomly. And I thought in my head that we would see some additional splotches or pieces of those up here in this gradient. I didn't realize it was so light to dark going up. So to me, to be absolutely honest, those extra pieces of metallic look a little out of place, because they have so much kind of give it that crust, that encrusted look. So I wish I would see some of those up here. And that's no fault of the rendering or anything. I should have just taken a step back and realized, like, oh, none of those symbols are up here again or anywhere else in the canvas, so you really only see them there. On the wall from a viewing distance, it looks fine, and I told myself it's kind of giving it smoky vibes. But yeah, I don't know. If in retrospect, if I would have realized, I probably would have stopped myself and yanked them and just it was like a light, kind of really light smoky gray. But I think it looks okay, and it's kind of to the style of this canvas. Like you see here, we've got some additional pieces and where it kind of flows up. So I don't think it detracts from the canvas, but it's a little too blingy for something that isn't necessarily a highlight or a focus. So that's all I'll say. That's all on me too, by the way. So, but yeah, I really like how this turned out. I'm so happy that I decided to do the ABs in the little stars in person. They really kind of pop and kind of glisten. And yeah, I think this one just turned out really well. I think my mom will like it. So I'm going to leave the washi tape on it while I store it, so it doesn't get any fluffies and nasties on it. As far as any tips or tricks with this particular canvas, not really. If you can get your hands on it, it's a lot of fun. Jazmin Castillo has a number of different kind of animal-based images on Distracted by Diamonds. There's a hornet that I really want to get my hands on. There's a bat that looks really cool if you want to do a Halloween theme. So there's a lot of cool stuff over there. So highly recommend heading over to Distracted by Diamonds and Patty Wax and checking it out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take value out of this content. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again and happy placing. Bye, 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 bye.